Hi everyone, it's Hiedi Scott with DIY Hope that you are having a wonderful day. I am hopping on to show you a really, I think, pretty darn unusual, or not unusual, unique way to frame your photos using books. Super cute idea, super easy. Oh my gosh, you're gonna love it. And I bet that you're gonna be doing this as soon as you can get your hands on some of these stencils that I used tonight. So as you're hopping on, say hi. Hi, Kathy. Hey, Anna. Hey, Karen. Let me know where you're watching from. Hey, Kim. Let me know if you have any questions. Hey, Donetta. Feel free to sprinkle if you would like to. Hi, Monica. And hey, Liz. Oh my gosh, there's lots of you guys hopping on already. This is a little later than my usual time to go live, but I have been so busy with wedding stuff that it's been hard to get organized. Anyways, okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to make a frame, a photo frame, using hardcover books and stencils and some of these little, what do they call these? Metal clippy-doos, okay? And everything I'm using today is from my husband's bookshelf. He was donating a bunch of books. And Magnolia Design Company. So I'm gonna go ahead and pin a link here in case you wanna look at any of these awesome stencils that we'll be using. Let's see. I'm getting better at this, you guys. It's not quite as big of a struggle as it has in the past. Well, I say that and then I can't get it. There we go. Let's see, did that work? Okay, I think it did. I don't know. Okay, well, anyways, let's just go ahead and get started. So what you're gonna need to do this project is you're gonna need any kind of hardcover book, any thickness, any subject that you want. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is Sean Hannity, Deliver Us from Evil. My husband has all of these kind of goofy books. Let's see, what are the other ones? If you don't know the words, I don't know what that means. And 20 years younger, Bob Green and Harold Lancer and Ronald Kohler and Daniel McKay. I don't know. It's just a whole bunch of hardcover books. And you can get these at your local Goodwill, but they do need to be hardcover. Okay, so let me show you that one I did. Well, actually, I'll show you a couple that I did, and then we're gonna actually do them, and I'm gonna show you how to put them together. Okay, so this was one that I made. Let me put my camera down. I don't know, a couple of months ago. Let me get a picture to put in here. And it can accommodate a 4x6 or a 5x7. And basically all I did, you guys, was I hot glued this little clip on here and I put a bow on it. You can doll these things up however you want, but I stenciled the front of it using the wood grain stencil. That has been gone for, gosh, a month, and it is back. So if you think that you want this wood grain stencil for this project or anything else, and there's a bazillion things you could use it on, you should grab it ASAP. Anyways, so how it will work basically is you set your book out slightly ajar, and then you clip your photo on. And there you go. You have a photo frame. Isn't that cute? And the books can be any color. So I'm gonna show you one that's kind of unusual that I did before we came live. I wanted to see how it would look. I wasn't sure. I think it's pretty cute. I haven't glued the thing on it yet. We're gonna do that. Anyways, this book is If You Don't Know the Words. And it was yellow and white. And you guys, I used the polka dot, or they call it mini dot, stencil with black chalk paste on it. I'll probably give it a quick spray. Let me grab that so I can show it to you. With my matte sealer, with this stuff. When it's all dry, this one's dry, but when everything else is dry, I'll give it a quick one spray with this. just to seal everything in, because I want these to be permanent, and not that they're gonna get any moisture on them, but anyways. So that was a cute one that I did. And then I did this one too. What do you guys think? Is that not the cutest? So, and we're gonna do one too, but let's put the hardware on these while we're here. Okay, so what you're gonna want are these metal clips in gold or silver. It's totally personal preference. I believe that both of these came from the Dollar Tree. So they were like 4 for $1, 25 cents a piece. And you'll need some hot glue. I think my hot glue gun is ready. I think for the yellow, we're gonna use a gold clippy-doo. And you can dress it up after the fact with ribbon. And I may do that after the fact, but I'm not gonna do that right now because I have not figured all of that out yet. It's been a crazy day. I met with the bride, my son's fiance, and her mom, and we went over just a bunch of things this afternoon. And our wedding, my son's wedding is in 2 weeks, roughly. So things are getting a little hectic here, and I'm not able to get this open. Oh my gosh. And I want to show you a little preview of what we're going to do tomorrow, because it's really kind of unusual. And also I want to show you what we did last night. It was really cute. Okay, with these things, there is usually a front and a back. The back is slightly flatter than the front, okay? And I'm just going to put this midway down in the center of my yellow and black polka dot book. I don't know what the schools are where you are, but in Georgia, which is where I live, this would be perfect for anyone who goes to Georgia Tech, because their colors are yellow and black. Okay, got glue strings on it. So this is what we have. And I just eyeballed it. It doesn't have to be perfect. What do you guys think? Is that not the cutest thing ever? Let me see if can anyone see? I think I pinned somebody else's comment. Let me try one more time. I was gonna say, can anyone see my link to, okay, I need my first finger. My link to Magnolia Design Company. Okay. Pin comment. No, I think I pinned somebody else's comment. Oh my word. You guys, I am so technically challenged. And I'm really sorry this is taking a bit. Okay, I cannot figure it out. So my website, where you can see all these stencils, I'm going to show you a bunch more, is magnoliadiy.com. All smushed together, magnoliadiy.com. And Sharon, I'm sorry, for some reason your comment is pinned to the bottom because my fat thumb couldn't touch my comment. Let's see one more time. My phone is not liking me. There, I got it. Okay, so there's a link right here if you want to go see the stencils. Okay, and I would probably add a little black ribbon on here, and then you just make your book slightly ajar, and you have the cutest little photo frame for nothing, especially if you have these books hanging around. You haven't done anything to destroy them, so you still theoretically could read them if you wanted. Okay, let me show you some of the different stencils, and then we'll finish these and we'll do another one. There are a ton of different, really cute things that you could do. And one that we are gonna do is this leopard. I love these all over prints. So we're gonna do this leopard on this blue book that I have right here, and we're gonna use blue ink, or blue chalk paste, sorry. If you have a puppy and you want to do a picture frame for a puppy or a kitty, or I don't know what else this could be, there's this all over pattern of dog little paw prints, which is pretty darn cute. Here was the polka dot. that I showed you on the yellow book. Here is the wood stencil. This one is awesome. And like I said before, if you're just hopping on, this stencil has been out of stock for a while and it's finally back. It's real. You can use a lot of different things with this. It can go this way or this way. I love this one. Okay, here's another one that is part of the polka dot stencil set. You also get this, I don't know what you call this, buffalo plaid, which is really cool. Or there's a bigger square buffalo plaid. Or, you guys, I don't have any more handy dandy books hanging out, or else I would do this. You could use part of the Mandela stencil. Look how cruddy mine looks. It's because I've used it with ink, and I've used this many times. It's still sticky. It still works just fine. It just looks kind of stained and ugly on the front. And this is how a loved stencil should look. Seriously. If you love it, it should be stained and cruddy looking, and it'll still work. So, okay, so let's proceed and do this one, and then we'll do the leopard print. And I think silver would look better on this color. Oh, this one was weird. It has like spikes on it. I think we're gonna have to do gold because I don't have any pliers out. Yeah, when I've used these before, I had to use my pliers to break the little spike off. Clip push pins. Oh, those would be nice. I should use those on my bulletin board behind me. We'll use a gold, okay? And these, in case you're just hopping on, they are from the Dollar Tree, and you get 4 for $1. All right, and what else do I want to tell you? Making sure I'm putting it on the back. If you're just hopping on, we are making photo frames out of hardcover books. And what makes this project really special is an all-over pattern on the front of your book. All right, so I used that wood grain on this one again. This would look good with my son's graduation picture because his robe and gown was blue. And when you set them out, you just open the book slightly and they stand up. So it looks great on a bookshelf. And it's just a real conversation starter. I love this idea. Hey, and you notice, let me point out one thing here. Oh my gosh, there's 367 people on. Okay, I only went up to the edge of this book because when you get into that little curve right here, it looks messy. So you just got to decide what you want to do. And on this one, which I did a while ago, and I used gray chalk paste on a black book. I only went up to the edge where the different kind of fabric binding was. So I'm not going to put a thing on this one right now because I really want it to be silver when I do it. But I will do it tonight because I'll get my pliers out and I will show you what that looks like. Okay, so this was the other, and you could do this in white chalk paste. You could do all different colors. So if you're just hopping on and you're wondering what I'm talking about, we're doing books. We're turning them into photo frames, and we're doing it all over stencil on the front of them with just chalk paste in whatever color we want. Everything is from Magnolia Design Company. My website is Magnolia DIY. It's right down here. When I'm all finished, when everything is dry, I'm going to give them a coat of this spray. And okay, so let's go on. I have one more book to do, and it's 2 different colors of blue, and I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to do the darker color blue for the cheetah print. This is a great stencil too. I love these all over ones because you can do so many different things. So I have 2 colors of blue. Can I get them open? Yeah. is called Old Glory Blue. And this one is called True Blue. They look about the same to me. Let's use this one, Old Glory Blue chalk paste, okay? And we're going to, okay, that would be my dogs if you're wondering what is going on. They're barking about absolutely nothing, I'm sure, just because they can. And because they always do that as soon as I get on here. Okay, so these stencils from Magnolia Design Company, just so you know, they are super sticky. So you really need to fuzz them before you use them. Unless you're putting them on fabric, and then it makes no sense to fuzz them with fabric before you put them on fabric. All right, so I'm just gonna pull it off. This is a fuzzing towel from Magnolia Design Company. The green side is for fuzzing. This side is for drying your stencils off, which is really handy. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this off. And I've marked all of the backs of my stencil sheets with what they are, so I can make sure that I get the stencils back on the correct side. Let me do it twice. This just makes it slightly less sticky, so it will come off your book easy. This is gonna be so cute. It's making me wish I had like 10 more hardcover books. And next time I go to my local Goodwill, I'll definitely pick some up because I love this idea. Okay, I'm gonna have my stencil start right here where that binding is. And you can paint over the back spine if you want, but I don't really think you even need to. It's just personal preference. Unless your book is something weird that you wouldn't want anyone to know that you were reading, then definitely you would want to paint over it. Okay, so here's my book with my leopard stencil on it. I think that's pretty straight as far as I can tell. And I'm just gonna take one of these little squeegees, also from Magnolia DIY. My website's right down here. And I'm just gonna take a blob. I don't know if this is gonna be a good color or not. We'll try it, what the heck? What do we have to lose, okay? So I'm just taking a blob and put this down so you can see everything. And I'm literally just going to push it through the holes on the stencil. I'm gonna be careful not to go outside of my stencil. I don't want to get it on this area right here. And all those people who tell me, I don't know, I'm afraid of stenciling, it looks hard. I mean, seriously, you guys, does this look hard? It's not. I think what's hard is like freehand drawing stuff. And some of you guys tell me, oh yeah, I'm afraid of stenciling, so I'm just gonna draw it or sketch it or paint it. And I'm like, wow. I don't have those. I was not given those gifts. So you could do this color, this stencil in the silver chalk paste or the black or the white or the gray, and it would just look awesome in about any color. Those buffalo check, plaidish kind of things, those would look awesome too. Okay, I'm just taking the excess off. I think I've covered everything. When you're working with chalk paste, you want to apply it pretty quickly because it does start. It's made out of calcium carbonate, which is hard chalk, and it starts to dry quickly. Okay, I'm just gonna pull it off. Ooh, this is kind of cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna throw my stencil in a little tub of water. I definitely want some more books so I can fiddle around with the colors and stuff that I have going. Look at this. Isn't that cool? Now I could have done it in white or gray or black, or anything. But I just chose to keep the blue theme. So once I glue my little clippy-doo on it, this will become a photo frame as well. What do you guys think? Do you guys have any questions? Let's see. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen comments for a little bit. Joyce says she likes it. Roxanne says she loves it. Jane says it's cool. You can't get hard color books at the Dollar Tree. No, you cannot. Sometimes your library will have like one of those sales, your local public library, where it's 10 cents a book. Or look at garage sales, because once people have read something, they'll put all their books out, you know, for 10 cents a piece. Or if you have to, go to your local thrift store and you can find lots of books there. But the thing is, they're like $2 or $3, and that's too rich for my blood. I don't want to spend more than $1 on them. Anyways, so I showed you, let me show you the ones that I showed you. And then I'm going to show you one more that's not the same idea, but it's cute nonetheless. I'll set this one over to dry. This was the first one I showed you. And here's a picture of my son and I last summer up in Canada. We have a little cottage up there that we go every year. And this was the other one. And here's a picture of my boys with my husband and his crazy brother and the boy's cousin at a family wedding. I think that was 2 summers ago. Anyways, so these would just look super cute. You can put them anywhere you like. All you need is a hardcover book. You need a squeegee. These are $2.50 and I cut them into either 2 or 4 pieces. You need hot glue and some of these little clippy-doos. And then you need an all-over stencil pattern, like, let me show you this one more time. Oh, and here was the other one that I did. All-over stencil pattern and chalk paste. And there's a link at the very bottom if you're interested in looking at any of these. Let me move this one that's wet. And then I want to show you what the project is for tomorrow. Okay, so you could use the Mandela lace from Magnolia Design Company. You could use the polka dots, or they call them mini dots. You could use this big buffalo plaid, or the smaller one, or the wood, or if it was for a doggy, you could use this. They also have some patterns that are like stripes and like a 1920s sort of pattern. Really cute things. Okay, so the other idea for your books is you can create some really cute little sit-abouts just by taking a hardcover book. These are Magnolia Design Company stencils also that are available. And stenciling the top of it and then just tying a ribbon around it. And I did paint the spine of this, but you don't have to necessarily. And you could either set it like that, or you could just set it flat on the whatever you're working with. Okay, so have you guys ever seen these? They call them tumbling tower games. They're from Dollar Tree. They're actually like mini Jenga blocks. All right, so I'm going to show you guys how you can make some cute things. I'll just show you one. And there's a variety of things that you could do. But I'm going to show you how you can make some cute things using the Jenga blocks tomorrow. And yeah, I don't know, I might have a second craft. Isn't that cute? Okay, they come in 2 colors, so I did the darker one on the outside, and then I just sanded it to make it look distressed. And these are Jenga blocks inside, and then this is a Magnolia DIY stencil. So you'll have to join me tomorrow for this tumbling tower game craft project. And that is pretty much all I have to tell you right now. How did your paint stir sticks turn out? Let me show you. Is it this one that you're asking about? it turned out awesome if this is the one you're asking about. I love the stencil that said God is able to do more than we could ever ask for or imagine, Ephesians 3:20. Look how pretty it looks on the back, but that does not matter. And here's another paint stir stick sign that I made that I just did. I stained it and then I stenciled it in white and tied this little thing around the top. This one looks a little neater on the back, but I love them both. Those paint stir sticks are fun to work with. I like craft projects, any kind of craft project really, that starts out with something kind of unusual, like a tumbling tower game block, a mini Jenga block, or a book turned into a photo frame. So anyways, hope you guys will join me tomorrow. Show us the wedding stuff. Okay, you know what? Tomorrow maybe I'll just do a review of what I've been working on. But I'm also going to show you the Jenga thing. We'll do that separate. Do you ever make stencils? Yes, no, I don't make them to sell. I'm sorry. I'm too busy. Oh my gosh, especially right now. Once you start crafting, you're going to make all my pretties. Hey, well, just keep watching, Barbara, and then when you're ready, you'll have too many ideas to be able to decide where to start. What did you put on the truck on the shingle? That's right here. Well, wait, this is it. I went I didn't do the flowers yet because I just haven't had a chance, but I could add some actual little 3D flowers on there. That was one of the vintage tin roof tiles, and here's the other one that we made last week. Man, I have a lot of projects here. Let me show you a couple more as long as I'm up. This was a project that I did earlier this week where I was showing you guys how you can layer stencils, and on the underneath of this is that mini dot stencil in gray, and then family, where life begins and love never ends, in black over the top of it. Yeah, I thought that turned out pretty cute. Here's our, these were our cute little Scrabble tiles that we did yesterday that I mounted on paint stir stick signs because I wanted to figure out a way that we could make them hangable easily. And you guys, for those of you that weren't with me yesterday when I did that and I couldn't figure out how to get them in the right order, I kept spelling faith backwards. It's a real mind game. Anyways, I just went ahead and glued them up and down on this, and I painted this stir stick sign black, and then here's the littler one that has the joy on it. So anyways, that's enough yakking from me. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me know if you have questions. Feel free to sprinkle. The link to Magnolia Design Company is right down, where's my finger? Right down here. And you can look at all the all over pattern stencils. Be sure once you get there and you're looking at stencils to scroll through to filter the different sizes, because there's like 5 different sizes, and if you don't click the filter button, all you'll see is the 8x11. And I don't think any of the ones that I used today are in the 8x11 except for the wood grain. So anyways, have a great evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.